Hey everybody, welcome to Keepas Kitchen. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of one of my favorite brands of knives of all time, said self-proclaimed the best knife company that no one's ever heard of, Dalstrong. They make Japanese style knives. They full Damascus steel and they get these bad boys. We're going to be unboxing the Nakiri. That is the rectangle in shape vegetable knife that they make in their Shogun series. You can see the Shogun series is right there. It's denoted by the red symbol, and that just means it's made out of super steel. They use VG super steel, and they clad that into high carbon steel. About 66 different layers are actually folded over on top of each other to make these bad boys. So first, when you get the knife. First, when you get the knife, you'll get this beautiful, long, white box that will have like a sleeve over top. So we're going to remove that sleeve. We'll place this over here for you guys. And it should have a magnetic, so it has a magnetic slip. I'll show you guys. I'll turn this around. It has a magnetic slip, so the box is magnetic, and it opens up to some really, really beautiful things. First, when you open it up, you see that you get a awesome and really heavy Dalstrong denoted lion keychain out of the box. This is the very first thing in the box off to the side. You'll notice there is a package with a cloth to wipe your blade down. This is a Dalstrong, just a little like cleaning cloth for your Dalstrong. They're made with beautiful refinement, so you're not going to really have tons of things sticking to your blade very often. They're actually made so they're pretty slip resistant on their own. This is a free VIP membership card, so it looks like they're going to give you an option to join their exclusive discounts, promotions, and other options through their website. So you go to dalstrong.com/VIP. So this in here is just like a how-to guide, really. So this is a care and about booklet. If you read this, you're just going to get a little message from the founder. The founder's name is David Dallaire. He's the one that founded Dalstrong, and Dalstrong, as a matter of fact, a family-owned business. So if you're looking to buy small business knives or small business equipment for your kitchen, this is a fantastic, top-of-the-line, designer-made knife program that you guys can get behind, professional or amateur chefs, and you guys will absolutely not be disappointed. It's got amazing value for the price, and you guys are going to see here tonight how beautiful they really are. It's got some sharpening skills, how to do things on a whetstone. It's got promos for other knives that they have, and it's showing you some other examples, how to clean it, what the handle and the blade are all made for. So you guys will get a little kit that will show you exactly what each knife is made to for specification. And you'll notice how to clean it. They'll give you options on how to sharpen it. I'm not sure you guys can see this. This is going to be difficult. It's tiny, tiny little writing. But on the inside, right when you open up the box, you're going to see that it has a blade option. So it's going to give you a bunch of different facts about the blade. This is a 6-inch Nakiri. This one is the Shogun Series folded steel VG10 stainless steel. You're going to get the handle full tang, which you'll see when I lift it up. 3 rivets down for extra stability and strength. The handle is also heat, cold, moisture, and drop proof, or at least it's protected from those things. I don't think you can technically make something proof because you're doing a lot of crazy things in the kitchen or accidents happen. And if anybody doesn't know this, when you get nice blades like this, or really any blade you want to keep safe, you don't want to put it in the dishwasher. You always want to hand wash knives like this. Most of the time they can go from just being wiped off, assuming you haven't been cutting raw meats or things that easily pass foodborne illnesses. But if you are just cutting vegetables that you have washed thoroughly, you can just give these things a rinse down, but never, never, never put them in the dishwasher. It denatures them. It lessens the blade's edge. It does a lot of things that you really don't want to do to your blade. It softens them. They'll break easier. So just make sure that you guys hand wash them. It takes you no time at all. That is the best way to care for your blade. When you look over the blade, there's this beautiful little felt layer that the blade is literally inserted in. It's like a little pouch. We'll pull this out for you guys so you guys can see it. Yeah, you can see this cool indent on here on the box that it shows you. It sets in there perfectly. I'm going to set this box just up here and away for you guys. So when you first open this, you'll notice that it comes with a carrier or a blade protector. Another time, it's got this beautiful embroidered lion from Dalstrong on here with the traditional Dalstrong writing and in red to show you that it's the Shogun Series. You'll just remove this pin and slide this off. Okay, so this is the Nakiri. 6-inch Dalstrong folded steel. Really, really beautiful stuff. On every blade, they go ahead and stamp their line on here, as well as stamping or making sure they embroider their logo. I am proud when I have a blade like this in my hand, and I know I'm cooking, and I'm really glad that they're proud to put it on their equipment. Like I said before, full tang. So what happens is this folded sheet of metal goes all the way into the handle. This is for extra stability, extra protection. It makes the knife stronger at this point on the blade. Oftentimes it's a harder process, so the craftsmanship comes into play. When blades like this have full tangs, they're just a better knife in most circumstances. You can get knives that are just fine, that aren't full tangs, that don't have this entire metal piece running down the blade. But I think if you're going to go for high quality, high endurance, absolutely well manufactured blades, you're always going to want to go with this full tang. See, like I was saying, that rectangular shape you get, you can see these beautiful folds, but here's the best part. Here's the best part about this blade, aesthetically and food-wise. Aesthetically, because it has all of these hammered forges in here. You can see these beautiful rivets, and that's just from them hammer finishing the blade. At the very end, they go through and they run hammers down here that strengthen this blade even more. They run it through cold nitrogen gas to make sure it tightens and hardens through process, and then they go ahead and hammer forge this for one, aesthetics, because it looks really, really beautiful, and two, it helps food not get stuck on the blade, right? It gives it less surface area while running smooth for food to slide up onto your blade. When I take it, I mean, the weight is so equally balanced. I mean, you can feel it. You can absolutely feel the weight. The blade has a certain balance to it. The knife has a certain balance to it, and I bet you if you get pretty close to this hilt right here, I mean, you're talking about really significant balance. Well, you can't get more precise than that. That's really, really fantastic stuff. The reason balance helps you in something like this is because you're not putting so much stress on your wrist when you're cutting, right? So if the blade is really heavy, you're using your hand to hold that weight. But if you have a ton of weight in this handle to balance that out, you're not going to have a problem when you're slicing things or when you're cutting them, because it's going to carry some of this weight for you on its own. And that just protects your hand after hours and hours of working in a kitchen. That's a really, really intense thing, and a lot of chefs are looking for the proper balancing in a knife for simple facts like that. If you guys are looking at home, you cook every single day, you notice that when you're chopping, or maybe you're an amateur chef or even a professional chef looking for something that is unique. You don't want to buy some of these big brands. You're looking for a small family-owned company. You're really not going to go wrong with Dalstrong. I highly recommend it. This is my third knife from them, and they make a beautiful product. So I grabbed a couple things that would help you guys understand the out-of-box sharp edge that this blade has. So first, if you're ever in a kitchen or you're ever at home and you sharpen your knives and you want to see how sharp your knife is, you want to grab a piece of paper. If you can cut this piece of paper without putting any weight or leverage into the knife, you're going to really understand how sharp your blade is. And we're going to run it down the piece of paper. I mean, look at that. I mean, it might as well be, I mean, look at that. I also grabbed you guys an onion so you can see what it does on a vegetable. This is, after all, a vegetable knife, or a quick show about how out-of-box sharp this knife really is, right? So, like we always cut an onion, as per videos, we're going to slide this parallel, right, to the cutting board, right? And you don't even have to make that motion. This knife is going to cut all the way through without you even having to go back and forth. I don't know why that's habitual for me. I'm just going to use the weight of the knife. I'm just going to use the weight of the knife, right? Out of the box, this thing is absolutely lightning freaking sharp. Unbelievable. I mean, it's in the balance, the precision this thing has. I mean, it is really, really lovely. We're going to back this thing up. Look at this. Finely mincing an onion. No problem. Out of the box. You'll make sure you guys wipe this blade down, wipe it down the next time you use it. Every single time you guys use this knife, guys, just hit it with some steel for about 10 to 15, 20 seconds, whatever it feels like. If you use it a couple times without hitting with steel, just get a little bit more time. But if you guys hit this on a steel before you start cooking, before you start cutting, every time you use it, you're going to keep this blade sharp for 3 times as long as you would if you never steel it at all. So make sure you guys are hitting with that steel. Refine that edge, make it straight, make it beautiful, and you're going to save yourself a lot of work sharpening these blades. These blades will naturally stay sharp for a very long time, but if you can give them even more time, you're just doing yourself a service in the kitchen and at home. Thank you guys so much again for stopping into Keepas Kitchen. This was our very first unboxing Dalstrong Nakiri vegetable knife, 6 inches, Shogun Series. It is beautiful and it is strong and precise. This thing will do everything you need it to do in a kitchen. Don't forget to like, comment, or question underneath the video. If you guys didn't understand something I was saying or you want to know a little bit more about the knives, feel free to reach out. I'm also going to post a link in the video so you guys can check out dalstrong.com yourselves. Hulk smash the subscribe button to make sure that you guys are always up to date with the new things that I'm doing here on Keepas Kitchen. I come out with a new video every single week, 3 o'clock on Tuesdays, and don't forget to share this with your friends. As well, a huge shout out to my brother Jeremy Medina, aka Baneful Legacy. He painted me this for Christmas. It is amazing. This is my brand new logo. Jeremy, if you're watching this, I love you. Thank you so much. That thing is going to be a killer addition to Keepas Kitchen, man. Until next time, thank you guys so much for showing up. Bang, pow, you guys stay super.